zapping all you hoes away like get back, ZAP, zapping all you hoes away like get back, ZAP, zapping all you hoes away like get back, 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 ZAP, zapping all you hoes away like ZAP, zapping all you hoes away like.
I'm listening.
Yeah.
I think okay, so I sense that I think you just don't like how I'm saying what I'm saying. Is that what it is?
I'll be very honest with you, Miss Kacey. Even when you came on and you didn't even know who I am, I kind of found that disrespectful. And
oh no, don't say
no, it's
disrespect.
okay. Well, no, it's not okay.
Not disrespect.
Everybody go. Everybody go. Everybody go. Everybody go. Everybody go. Everybody go. Everybody go.
Come on in the classroom, y'all. The bell is ringing. It's classroom time. Another A&TM to exclusive. Twixt exclusive. Not Siri knowing my exclusive there. Yeah. Miss Kacey, honey. Miss Kacey. We finna crack the case with Miss Kacey. We finna crack the case with Miss Kacey. We finna crack the case with Miss Kacey. Oh, Isis King. Oh, Isis King here, y'all. Oh. Yes, ding-a-ling-a-ling, school bell a-ring-a-ling, kick shift the ding-a-ling, bull like y'all mingling. Excuse me, what happened? I'm flying in a rabbit, I'm flying in an eagle, get nothing can make a nappy. And when I put that pussy, I pop it on his Suzuki. I'm back so crazy dookie. I'm back at the Daisy Dookie, so I be shaking it for daddy. He want more. Got the Billy, get the quarter, and they all full door. When I put him on the collar, boy, he better holler. I be shaking it for daddy. He want more. Who remember that Nicki Minaj verse? All right, let's pin it. Pen. Hold on, Miss Kacey. Cal, I think her name is Cal Barbie. Cal Barbie. We're going to send it to Cal Barbie. And we're just going to wait for her to get in. What's going on, y'all? Happy on Monday. Today is a bright, sunny Monday. Ooh, you just jumped in so quickly.
I was ready.
I didn't even do my intro, but since you're here, no, don't leave. You here now.
Okay, I'm here.
What's going on, everybody? This is Oliver Twixt, your nerd boy cutie, reporting for duty here to do the Lord's work once again. And today, we are talking to Kacey. Kacey, you was mugged, bitch. Can I curse?
Of course, this is your platform. Look, I'm looking for a filter. I've never done Instagram Live, so...
Is this your first time going live on Instagram?
This is my first time.
Y'all, we got another one. It's so many of y'all top model girls when y'all do these things with me. You're like, this is my first time going live. I'm like, well, what are y'all be doing?
I found a filter. Hold on, I like this filter.
But it's like, it's so like when y'all be doing this filter madness, it brings the image all the way up. And the only thing we're seeing now is your mouth and teeth, which they're very pretty, by the way.
Oh, so...
So maybe raise the camera up.
Like it's like I'm too... Wait, what do you mean? So like back up?
So like all I see right now is your mouth and nose.
Oh, really? That sucks. Let me see. How do I take it off then? Okay, bear with me. Hold on. If you need to continue with your intro, go ahead.
Oh, no, I already did it. I'll do it again.
Okay.
What's going on, everybody? This is Oliver Twixt, your
so
nerd boy cutie, reporting for duty, here to do the Lord's work once again. Girl, Miss Kacey, girl, you was coming here with all these filters and silters.
I know. I'm trying to take it off now. Help me. Okay, so how do I take it off then? Do I just, if I click the X button, will I exit the live?
Yes, but I'll bring you back.
Oh, okay. I'm going to exit.
Okay.
You can only see my teeth right now, right?
They look very nice.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna bring me back on. Bring me back on.
Of course, Kacey comes in here with all this, y'all. Of course, she come into the classroom messing up the thing. Lord Jesus. You know what? I be so happy I be wearing underwear. Because let me tell y'all, let me give y'all a little behind the scenes, VH1 behind the music about Miss Oliver Twixt. I don't like clothes. I don't like drawers. I don't like things making me feel like I am constricted and constraints. So when I be walking around the honey cut hideaway, Miss Mamas be very much so robes in the nature that God brought me into this earth within. And, you know, sometimes on some of my older lives, you know, I'll be honest with y'all, you know, Miss Oliver, she was, you know, other things. But it was like, you know, as it got, you know, more pop, I was like, girl, I don't want no oopsie, oopsie, poopsie down to the thing. And all my channels come crashing down to the ground like a meteorite. So let me wear some drawers. And it's moments like this when they go out and then it's just me and it opens up and all I see is legs. I'm like, oh my God, thank God I got on drawers today because it could have ended so bad. Hold on, let me get comfortable because we finna get... Ooh. Oh. 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 Now, Miss Kacey done came up in here and has disrupted the classroom. I just resent her the live. Thank you, honey. Y'all, I'm drinking juice. I'm back to cutting my weight. Listen, I had got down to 215. I'm currently at 225. I was originally at 245. Miss Oliver was real chunky. When y'all first met me, I was about 245. I'm currently at 225. I'm trying to think. When I was 215, that's probably when I was talking to maybe Jenna around that time. Christmas time. I had kind of slipped back down, but girl, I'm back to drinking my juice again, my aloe veras and things because I'm trying to skinny up. I got shit to do. Is Miss Kacey back? The one day I kind of start on time. Oh, I just want to say shout out to everybody who sent me a package for my birthday, which is this Wednesday. I don't know, it's like a thing that YouTubers do on YouTube where for big holidays and birthdays and stuff like that, people like you who support us send us things and we open it up. For me, it's a great way to showcase some of you guys' businesses because you guys support me so much. So it's like, you know, I showcase some of your business and some of the things you guys sent me for Christmas is hanging up, like the painting of cookies and stuff like that. Anyways, the whole point is I'm very grateful. Thank you guys so much. There's still time if you want to send stuff. Originally I thought we were going to do the video on Tuesday, but it looks like we're going to do the video on Thursday, and I'm going to edit and put it out the same day. But thank you guys so much for like loving on me and supporting me. Oh, Kacey's here. Okay. Miss Kacey. Now Kacey. Now Kacey. Now Kacey. Now Kacey. Hi.
Hello.
I just want to say you are visually smashing.
I appreciate that.
You and Kenya Hill from season 4 have similar jaws. Like they're very like pronounced.
I know her, not personally, but I know you're talking about. And excuse me, I didn't get to eat, so I'm eating right now.
Oh no, you're totally fine. What is it?
It's just some toast.
Oh, it looks nice. You did your makeup?
Say it again.
You did your own makeup?
I did.
Oh, you look good, girl.
Thank you.
You didn't need no damn filter.
I want a filter so bad though, or else.
But you painted
Zoom,
well.
You know.
You painted so well. You painted really good.
Thank you. So I don't know you. Your name is Oliver, right? No, because I never got like an official introduction. So we should do that. Oh, did I? That was a real question. I don't know how to. I don't know that you go by. Like we got to do an official introduction. That's not shady. Look, y'all laughing.
That just cracked me up. Oh my God, my hair hurt. Yes, my name is Oliver Twixt. I am a hip-hop artist and a content creator. You may have seen me on the viral hit show Chasing Atlanta, which is the #1 LGBTQ unscripted source for reality entertainment on the internet, you can also catch me on the T.S. Madison Experience, premiering, debuting on WeTV this March 4th at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Some of my clientele include Shekinah Joe from VH1, Spice, who's the dance hall queen, T.S. Madison, social media maven, Funky Dineva, pop culture icon. Who else have I worked with? Quad,
Wow.
Dr. Heavily from Bravo. I've gone viral a couple times. You know, I've done a couple of things as well as
Thank you for that.
the A&TM 2 exclusive, which also have close to about 2 million views on YouTube.
Oh my God. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. No, I went on your page and did like my own little research, but I didn't know officially. So forgive me, I didn't know.
No, it's okay, baby. It's okay. It's okay.
But yeah, okay.
Where are you calling from today?
Where am I calling from? I'm actually in Palmdale. If people know where that's at. That's in like outside Los Angeles.
Oh, so it's 12 o'clock where you are.
It is 11 o'clock.
Oh, it's 11. I'm sorry, I can't count.
And so you're in Atlanta.
Yes, downtown Atlanta.
Okay. I've been there a couple times.
Yes. Are you excited to get into the things today?
I am. Like, you have to understand, A&TM is very bittersweet for me. So anyway, here we go.
Okay, so.
Oh, but I do want to say I didn't get to watch like the whole cycle. Mind you, I've never watched the entire cycle because it just makes me cringe. It's really hard to watch. But so I didn't get to watch the whole thing to like refresh my memory and everything, but it's okay. I did get to watch some things. So
okay, so let's just jump right into it.
Look at these comments. Y'all are already at it. What's going on?
Oh, girl, no, don't look down there. Don't look down there. I got you.
Hi, everybody.
So I'm going to open up by asking you, what made you try out for Top Model? Because I remember on Cycle 11, I'm taking you back to Cycle 11. I remember you were saying you had auditioned for the show a lot. So tell us, what made you want to appear on Top Model? And how many times did you actually audition before we saw you on our TV screens?
So I was a legit fan of Top Model. I watched it since Cycle 1. I was obsessed with Tyra. Like, I wanted to be Tyra. I was obsessed with that woman. So I'm gonna put my earphones in so I can hear you better.
No, you're fine.
Can you hear me good?
I can.
So yeah, I was a legit fan. I was obsessed with the show. I thought it was a cool idea. It was a cool way to, like, you know, meet Tyra and like get your career started. So I can't see myself because all these comments. Can I go on the top and you go on the bottom?
No. Kacey, you coming in with a lot of things today, girl. No, stay your ass.
This is my first time. This is exciting for me. I'm on live. Okay, this is exciting. But no, I was obsessed with the show. So as soon as I turned 18 or however old you had to be, I auditioned every single cycle to where like the producers knew me by name. Like they were like, Kacey, you're here again, Kacey. Well, you know, they knew me by name. So I really wanted to be on the show. I wanted that title. Like I really did. So
like, do you know how many times you actually auditioned for the show?
At least 6 or 7 times, at least.
Okay. So the first question I got for you is, this is from Ariel Corella 14 from Instagram. What really happened during Cycle 11? You are so beautiful, and it was so frustrating that you were not chosen.
Oh yeah. So Cycle 11, I was frustrated that I wasn't chosen. But yeah, Cycle 11, that was not my first time auditioning. And mind you, when you audition, which I'm sure you heard this plenty of times because you've interviewed so many girls, but there's like a slew of auditions and just the audition process before you actually make it onto the show. So when you make it onto the show, that's at least like your, I don't know, 4th or 5th time, you know, your 4th or 5th round. So making it onto the show is a super big deal because, you know, that was a nationwide search and they keep narrowing it down. So when I finally got onto Cycle 11, yeah, I didn't make it into the house that season, but I still made it past like 8 rounds or something. So I was still proud of myself.
Good. Okay, so of course, a big question that we have.
I need to hold my mic. People can't hear me? Okay.
No, I can hear you.
Okay, good.
So, of course, for Cycle 11, there's a big thing regarding you that involves you. Of course, you already know Miss Isis King.
I
Miss
already
Isis
know.
King. So, Ashley.Morgan.Fink wants to know, did she ever apologize to Isis?
Did I ever apologize to Isis? I never apologized to Isis. I think I should say and let it be known that I never had a problem with Isis either. So that is something that I think is misconstrued, and people just automatically jump to the conclusion that I had a problem with her. I didn't like her, or, you know, because of her situation that I don't know, I didn't like her. That's not true. I know you interviewed Isis, so I didn't get to watch it. I don't know what she said about it. I would love to know. But from my perspective, I did not have a problem with her. It was more so just what you've seen was my honest, real reaction to meeting somebody like Isis. I come from my upbringing, my background is very, I don't know the word, but it was just different. That was different, meeting somebody like that. So so yeah, that was a natural reaction, which was a shock factor. Again, someone like Isis, that was the first time in all of the cycles up until that point that somebody like Isis was even on the show. So truthfully, I think everybody, not just myself, had that natural shock factor where it was like, oh, okay, Isis was, you know, born physically male, and now she's here. So I think not just myself, you know, I'm the one who took the rap for it or the flack for it. I know like Clark got a lot of heat for it. Some other girls may have, but we all had that shock factor where it was like, oh, okay, cool. There's somebody like Isis here. And once it was established that Isis, you know, was transitioning, or like I said, or like she said, identifying herself as a woman, once that was like established, it was like, I don't care who she was, where she came from, she's competition. You know what I mean? She was like, I'm here to win. And it was like, okay, girl, I'm here to win. So after it was like established, like I said, it was just competition mode for me.
So, of course, we are in 2021 where there's so much more education about it and literature and understanding about it. How does Kacey reconcile that moment then on Cycle 11?
Like, how do I feel about it now?
Uh-huh.
How do I feel about it now is Isis is a representative for the LGBTQ community. She does it well. That's wonderful. And I think I'm a representative for the natural Black woman. And that's my lane. I stay in my lane. And that's that. Again, there's no issue. I feel like people are like anticipating me to like perpetuate that story that I don't like her. I have a problem with her. That's not my character. Personally, I think people who make those decisions, that's their decision. That's their life. I think it's a heavy decision to make. I don't think that's something light to like change your, you know, your makeup, your gender, you know, that's something very serious, very heavy. So, and again, that's not my lane. That's not my lane. My lane is to represent for natural Black women. And again, there's no issue. Sorry guys, there's no issue. I don't know what else to say, but she does it well. Again, she represents for the LGBTQ community. She does it well. Good for her. I'm grabbing my popcorn. Look, I got popcorn too.
Do you feel like
Next question?
Oh,
I'm reading the comments. Go ahead.
Do you feel like you owe her an apology for some of the comments that you made when you guys were together in Cycle 11?
I feel like I can definitely apologize for how I said some things. I wish I was more eloquent in how I was saying or conveying my thoughts. But truthfully, that was my truth at the time. I remember I made a comment like, what'd I say? I think I said like she looked manly or something like that. Or I said, you know, she didn't have any boobs or something like that. I've seen Isis recently, not like in person, but, you know, I've seen her on Instagram and I've seen her gorgeous. Isis is absolutely gorgeous. Mind you, at the time of Cycle 11, she didn't look like that. So it was evident that Isis wasn't as feminine hence why everybody was speculating like she's different, or we were just kind of speculating. I kind of had the gumption to just straight up ask her, and I think I said, because even it was even difficult in the time to, like, how do you say, or how do you ask someone, are you female or male? Like, so that's already awkward and hard to approach, hard to even say it. So anyway, I tried respectfully to like say it the best way I could. And I think I did. I asked her, I said, are you all female? And I don't see that as a disrespect. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but or if you want to speak for all the other people who saw a problem in that. But I asked her a honest, real question. Are you all female? And she answered. And that was that. You got something to say? Go ahead, say it, Oliver.
Well, no, but here's the thing. Here's the thing about Oliver.
Mm-hmm.
I try to be very understanding of
Same.
where they're coming from when they're thinking. Mm-hmm. And I never want to tell someone you're wrong or you're incorrect for what you're using as a basis of your truth. There may need to be some tweaking or a little bit more fleshing out of what you're thinking.
Uh-huh.
And I just don't want to say the wrong thing right now. That's all.
Me either.
So
go ahead though. I'm thinking too. But go ahead, because I like to address stuff like this, because like you, I'm the type of person I want to understand, and I just want to let it be known that I don't come from a malicious place. I come from an understanding place. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm trying to understand where this energy is coming from. Again, I feel like people want me to be that person where it's like, I have a problem with ISIS. I don't have a problem with ISIS. I don't have a problem with anybody like ISIS.
Well, no, so I don't think anyone's looking for you to say anything like that. I think the general hope when I was looking at the comments is like maybe like a more up-to-date, more inclusive mindset about it. And I don't want to come off as if I'm attacking you or reprimanding you for what you believe and what you choose to believe, because whatever you choose to believe, like that's you. I don't have the authority to try to tell you you're doing the wrong thing. I think it's just like, I'm looking at the comments. I think it's small things such as saying, ISIS represents the LGBTQ community and I represent the natural Black woman. Things like that, verbiage like that.
Wait, but what's wrong with that?
So by saying that's discrediting ISIS identifying herself as a Black woman. No, she was not born a woman. Biologically, we all know this. Like, everyone knows that. But she should be respected as a Black woman. It's almost like adding in the natural part is emphasizing the part that she wasn't born that way. And that's where the discomfort comes from, where it's like, that's kind of itchy. It's transphobic, basically.
I do get what you're saying. Unfortunately, I don't see it that way. I think that's a fact. I think what I'm saying is more factual. I can see how you could take it as like maybe discrediting. That's not what I'm trying to do at all. So I can apologize for that. But no, like I said, I think I have to stay in my lane. I am a natural Black woman. That's a fact. And I don't think that discredits ISIS. I think ISIS is different from me. ISIS was born physically male. So that there is a difference to me. So I don't know. I'm so sorry to disappoint.
No, it's okay. But I do want to take this opportunity for everyone who's watching, because there are a lot of people that are watching, and there are a lot of people, y'all, I'm not gonna fake the funk with y'all. I can't do it. Y'all know I'm not that type of girl.
I
can't fake the funk.
Don't do it. Don't do that.
For me, and I'll just be very honest.
Okay.
I'm a very straightforward person, and I like to watch my mouth because I don't want to offend anybody or start.
I don't either.
But what I will say is, this space that I carved out for A&T and Twix exclusives is inclusive for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people who watch me doing these chats with you girls get educated, they get inspired. Some people are waking up every day to watch these moments, and they're leaving with teachable moments, and that's very important to me, which is why I continue to do it. Originally, I was only going to do one girl from each cycle and call it a day, but you know, as I talked to a lot of girls and things started coming out, I was like, you know, this may be my little missionary work to do because a lot of people are gathering things from here, and I never want the good that I'm doing to be spoken evil of. Isis is someone who's very important to me, and not because I've spoken to her, but just her journey and what she had to go through during that time on Top Model is very important to people that identify like me around the world, and I will always respect her and view her as a woman because that's what she is.
I'm listening.
Yeah.
I think okay, so I sense that I think you just don't like how I'm saying what I'm saying. Is that what it is?
No, it's not so much more I don't like what you're saying, but I'm the type of person where it's the small things that people say that give indication to how they feel. And like I said earlier, a natural Black woman, and then also describing her experience as a situation, it is to me, it's slightly off-putting. And I'll be very honest with you, Miss Kacey. Even when you came on and you didn't even know who I am, I kind of found that disrespectful. And
oh no, don't say
no, it's
disrespect.
okay. Well, no, it's not okay.
Not disrespect. It's not disrespect. It's not disrespect.
I mean, because the people at home don't know is that we've been going back and forth for a long time trying to get you on live. So the fact that you came on here to even ask my name, I slightly found it disrespectful.
Okay,
but I was going to power through it.
Let me clarify, Oliver.
That's okay.
Like, my Instagram name is Cal Barbie, so people think that's my name. People actually, when they see me on the street, they be like, "Oh, Cal Barbie," or they call me Cal. That's not my name. So again, forgive me. I was asking more of like, do you go by Oliver or do you go by a different name? Like that's what I was saying. And then also we didn't have like a real introduction. Our only interaction was, hey, can we set up this date, schedule this time, da da da. So please, that's not, I don't know. I mean, I could have just reduced you to your time on Top Model, but as a person who respects your time and wanting to know about you, I know a lot of things that you've done since Top Model, such as, you know, some of the jobs you've done, some of the music videos you've done, some of the things just out of respect of just wanting to share a space with you. Which that's what I said though. That's what I said. I went on your Instagram and did my own research. I see that you did music, but I didn't know that you were like on a reality show. Like I didn't know all of that. That was
no, it's okay. It's okay.
Is it okay, Oliver?
I'm okay. No, I'm okay. No, I'm definitely okay. We just gonna keep on going.
These comments, you guys are so funny.
Let me ask you this. So after not making it into the house during Cycle 11 semifinals, what was the process that led to your return in Cycle 15?
Well, I came back on Cycle 15. Well, so yeah, I was on 11. I auditioned for 12, didn't make it. I auditioned for 13, didn't make it. Auditioned for 14, didn't make it. I auditioned for 15. I finally made it onto the show. And yeah, because guys, I'm very headstrong. I wanted to model very bad. I'm still modeling today. So yeah, I just wanted that title. I'm a go-getter. That's what I wanted. So I auditioned until I made it. Yeah.
You know what, Kacey? When I watched you on Top Model, I was very impressed with your what's the term? Commitment to the whole process. Like, it was very nice to see that you were like steadfast. And I always enjoy watching those girls who come on Top Model and they don't make it, and they keep going and going and going and going and going. Like I like seeing that, and you being a chocolate girl, because I'm always rooting for, everyone always knows that I make it no qualms, no secret. On every cycle on Top Model, I root for everybody Black and Aquaria. That's a joke from Drag Race. But I'm sure you haven't watched it. But it's a joke from Drag Race where Monique Hart says, I root for everybody Black and Aquaria. So I'm always rooting for the Black girl, and it was nice to see you come back cycles later and actually make it into the house. I thought you were beautiful, like very beautiful.
Thank you.
No, you're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm so sorry. Okay, so this is ST752I saying, this is my favorite cycle, Kacey. Some of the girls from different cycles share crazy behind the scenes stories. Do you have any you'd like to share?
Behind the scenes stories. I would say two things. One, the producer, Ken Mock, I don't know how I remember his name, but I do. Ken Mock actually, like, when we were filming, they put the cameras aside and they came to us. This was in cycle 15. Yeah, cycle 15. And they came to us and they were like, basically, if we weren't more exciting, they were going to recast all of us. So it was kind of like, what we were just looking at each other like, what do we do? Do we like throw a shoe at somebody? Like, how do we, because we didn't have enough drama. We weren't going at each other's heads like that. So that was, I don't know, that's a fun little behind the scene thing that we were told. And so I feel like after that, yeah, the energy was weird. It was like, okay, what do we do? Do we have to start drama? Do we, it was really weird. And then the other behind the scenes thing I would say is this whole Justin Shaw thing. Like, people were like, oh, I was flirting with one of the models and I was desperate and I wanted him and all this stuff. That was crazy because I actually knew him prior to the show. He's from Palmdale. He went to Palmdale High. Like, I actually knew him. So when I saw him on set or when I saw him on the show, it was more like, oh my God, like it was like a catching up moment. It was like, you're here, I'm here. Like, we actually knew each other. So there was no like, I was trying to get at him. Oh, and also when I brought him, so there was a scene where, the boys came over for a barbecue. That was not my idea. That was not my idea. People thought that I was like so thirsty that I went and got this dude's number and brought the boys over. That was not my idea. The producers set that up. They said, Kacey, because mind you, I was so thirsty basically to be on the show, or not just be on the show, but I wanted to be on the show so bad that I didn't know I could say no to things. So whenever producers were coming at me and suggesting things or whatever, I was always down to do it. I was like, what's up? What do you want me to do? Or what do I have to do? Like, I was super down. So when they came to me, and of course they sensed that because they came to me and they were like, Kacey, can you, invite the boys over for a barbecue? Because obviously, they need something. They need something. It's a reality TV show. They need something. So I was down to do it. I didn't see a problem doing it. They were like, invite the boys over. So I did. But of course, none of the girls knew that the producers asked me to do that. They just thought, oh my God, Kacey, excuse me. They just thought Kacey is so thirsty. Yeah, but that wasn't the case. So I was just doing what was asked. The producers asked me to do it. I was down to do it. And that was it.
Let me ask you this. So I was going to ask this question later, but I'll jump in and ask you now.
Go ahead.
Jay's chat with, Chelsea, I believe. Chelsea. Jay's chat with Chelsea about this cycle. They were like, Kacey was there to film a reality TV show. She wasn't really there to compete. How do you feel about like the perception about you being that you were there to be seen on camera?
No, I was definitely there for the competition. I forgot the aspect of reality TV because that's where the personality and the drama comes in. I wasn't actually there for that. I was seriously like, I wanted to be in Vogue. I wanted to be signed. I wanted to be a working model. Like, I was all about that. And that's why maybe I rubbed the girls the wrong way because I wasn't interested in like, being friends with them per se. Like, I saw everybody as competition. They all wanted what I wanted. So I'm like, I was just in competition mode. I was definitely not, I wasn't there for TV purposes at all. No, not at all. That's incorrect. Yeah.
Did you watch his Jay's chat about Cycle 15?
I didn't. No, I didn't. Why? What happened?
No, I just wanted to know, did you watch it?
No, I should have. No.
Okay, so Emma Sanders 1989 is saying makeovers. I felt like your makeover was okay, but the black women usually get a weave of either medium or long black hair. What makeover would you have assigned yourself that you would have liked, but also would have been fashionable at the time? I personally would have loved to see what a pixie cut would have looked on you.
Oh my God. That's the opposite of what I wanted. I'm glad they didn't chop off my hair because you don't cut a black girl's hair if she don't want it to be cut. Don't do that. So I'm so glad they didn't cut my hair. But I wanted like kind of the look that I have now. Like this is my like when I'm feeling cute.
It's cute.
Look. Thank you. Otherwise, if I'm not wearing my hair like this, I'm doing like my natural twist or something like that. But yeah, honestly, I wanted the look that they gave Kendall was the look that I wanted. They gave Kendall like the long Naomi Campbell locks, and that's what I wanted. But I came into the show with the weave, so they just took my weave out and they put another weave in, and I personally thought my weave before was better, but
okay. Listen, I had to slap myself on the wrist. Excuse me. I normally do a top model roll call where I list all the names of the girls that was on your cycle, and then you tell me the first thing that comes to your brain, good, bad, or indifferent. Are you ready?
Yeah, sure. Here we go.
Anna Maria,
I remember her. She was pretty. She definitely was model material to me. She was on the skinnier side. I definitely remember that. And then I remember, well, looking back at the videos that I watched, she didn't see an issue with her weight. So I think when professionals in the industry are kind of hinting at, hey, you're on the skinnier side, and for her to not kind of acknowledge that, that's definitely a problem. And I think that's why she went home. But yeah, Anna Marie was gorgeous.
What about Tara? Tara White.
Tara was gorgeous. I liked Tara. She was model material to me.
What about Sarah?
Sarah. Sarah was gorgeous. And I remember her being a mom. She was a mom. So that's dope that she, I commend models who are like mothers and business women and models, like everything all at once. So that's dope.
What about Rihanna?
Rihanna is very sweet. She's actually the only one in the entire cycle to circle back to me and kind of apologize and just kind of be like, Kacey, I'm sorry for, your time on the show. I actually think you were pretty dope and you're really strong. Like she was the only one that kind of like circled back to me and was like, hey, you know what? Outside of the show, I think that you are really cool. So I appreciate it, Rihanna. She's super sweet.
Of course, next on the list is Lexie.
Lexie! Lexie's really smart. I remember Lexie's really smart. I remember she was, I like her vocabulary. Like, I remember she was like saying words where I was like, what does that mean? Let me get the dictionary. But so I appreciated her intellect. She's also was very, I don't know the word I'm looking for, but basically she got the entire house to dislike me. So that was good for her. Like she did some, I don't know what she did, some hocus pocus. But yeah, that's all I have to say about Lexie.
What about Kacey?
I'm Kacey.
You are Kacey. I'm sorry. I'm reading the list. I'm so sorry.
Kendall was model material. Kendall was very quiet. But that's okay. That's if that's her personality. I think she follows me. I think her page is private because I tried to follow her. Maybe I'm following her now. But I don't know. Kendall, I don't know how she feels about me personally, but model wise, I think she had it in the bag. She was real competition to me. Esther was goofy. I remember Esther being like on the goofy side. But so I don't, to me personally, she was not model material. After her makeover though, she was like, oh, okay, there was something in there. Yeah.
Okay. Liz
was one that I didn't know that she didn't like me. Like, cause I remember chopping it up with Liz a lot. So actually, to be honest, I remember chopping it up with everybody. So when I watched the show back and when everybody was like, I don't like Kacey, Kacey's this, Kacey's that, I was like, what? I was confused. But model wise, Liz had it. She was gorgeous. I think she had a lot on her plate. She was also a mother. And yeah, she just had a lot on her plate is what I remember.
What about Chris White?
Chris was the personality of the bunch. I think without Chris, the cycle would have been on kind of dry, to be honest. We needed a Chris. So Chris's personality was definitely needed. Do I think she was model material? Honestly, and you guys already hate me, so it's fine. But no, I don't think Chris was model material. She's gorgeous, but I thought her sister Tyra was more of the model. But again, Chris had that personality that the show needed.
Well, Chris turned out really great photos. Like, her photos were really good.
She actually, I remember her photos were, no, that's what I mean. She was gorgeous, but as an overall package, I didn't think she was like top model.
A model, yeah. What about Kayla?
Kayla was another one that I felt like she was really into the competition. She was more like, I'm here to win. I'm a model. So I respected her for that. My stand. Oh my God.
Oh no, don't fall.
I know, I need it. So yeah, Kayla I respected her grind because she was also focused and was like, I'm here to model.
Jane, before you say Jane, y'all, I have like I won't say the weirdest obsession with Jane, but there's just something about her pictures that I just absolutely love. And there's something about, I don't know, just the way she appears in life that is just like,
Jane,
this looks very nice right now.
Jane actually, I thought she was going to win, to be honest. Jane was my personal competition because when I looked at Jane, I was like, that's a model. Like I
think that's what it is. She just looks beautiful.
Yeah, she had the face, she had the body, she had the personality. For a full package top model, I would think that Jane was the one. Chelsea, I remember Chelsea with I can't believe she's
the gap.
The gap, yeah. No, Chelsea was model material too. Personally, I think that her look, so in these modeling agencies, they always have they'll have I don't know, 30 plus white models that sometimes can look very similar. And then, sometimes on their board, they'll have 2 black models or something like that.
Okay.
So when I think of Chelsea, I think of she is like that kind of, she's that white model, that white girl model that is always works. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
No, it makes sense.
But yeah, so
are you saying that her look complies with what the people want?
Yeah, Chelsea is your classic white girl model. I know that might sound a little crazy, but no, well, that might sound a little crazy, but no, to me, that's just how
It's okay. Casey, let me tell you something about you. What I do like, and I will respect let me tell you something, I will respect any bitch that says what she says and it is okay with what she says.
I am okay with what I'm saying.
Yeah, so say it.
Hey, I don't know. It is what it is. But no, because when you get to know me, like I said, I'm not coming from a mean place. I'm not. I try to just come from what it is, what's real. Like I said, ask anybody, ask any model in the industry right now. When you go to an agency, they have a wall of white models. And then the representation for the black girls is always really small. So I don't know. What am I trying to say when I say that? I just think Chelsea is she's that classic white girl model. I don't know. I don't mean that in a mean way. That's just she's classic.
And then of course
This is crazy.
Casey, I'm having fun. This is amazing.
I'm having fun too. And that's what I'm saying. I hope we didn't rub off in the wrong way. I'm so
No. Okay, let me tell you. So you're actually God is smiling down because He blessed me to talk to you and you to talk to me because I'm one of the most understanding people I feel like on this earth. It takes a lot to offend me. It takes a lot to get me upset. And like I said, in my brain, everyone does everything with good intentions. Even the most villainous people in the world, they do the villainous things because in their brain, it's right to them in some sort of way. And in me just being, I've traveled around the world. I'm an international baccalaureate student, so I've been exposed to many cultures, different verbiage, different psychology. I'm always looking to understand people and how they're wired. So I'm not gonna rain down you like a hurricane of sugar shanks because of what you said. I will maybe engage with you in a dialogue to try to flesh it out, to try to ask questions, to try to get to understand whatever. But no, I'm having fun over here, kid.
I'm having fun too, and I appreciate that. I appreciate you saying that. I appreciate that.
No, you're welcome, baby. Okay, well, we're gonna keep this train on it. All right.
This is crazy, and this is why A&TM, it makes me cringe, because it's just like, I had death threats, Oliver. So I think that's what I'm trying to say. It's like, for some of the comments that I've made, and particularly with talking about ISIS, I definitely apologize for how I said things. Again, I wish I could have been more eloquent in conveying my thoughts. However, I don't think that it equated to like me getting death threats. Like, I had people like that were serious. Like, I had to basically get off of the internet because these people are serious. Like, y'all A&TM fans are real. Like, you guys are the ones that need to be on the show. You guys are the ones. But yeah, I had people really coming for me, and yeah, I don't think that's
so. And I want to apologize if I came off a little tense, sharp, or hard. Just only because, you know, I was just trying to reconcile a lot of things in real time, and I was like, I don't want to say the wrong thing that could, you know, do whatever. So I do want to apologize if I made you feel uncomfortable at any time earlier.
Not at all.
But what I will say to everyone that's watching, it is so okay for all of us to have different perspectives, different ideas, different beliefs, different understandings about other people in this world. That is okay. That is okay. If Kacey right now tells me, Oliver, I don't agree with, and not saying that you will, I'm just giving it as an example. Oliver, I do not agree with you being a gay. I don't agree with that. That doesn't align with what I believe with. Oliver's going to say that's totally okay, as long as when we are in the same spaces, we're respecting each other. We're not doing anything that's going to offend the person, disrespect the person. When it comes to specifically trans education, I think the main thing that we want and that trans people want is not so much for them to be accepted, because once again, many of us have the same beliefs I just shared. You don't have to agree with it. It's more so just respecting it in the space that it exists, and not doing things and saying things that are going to marginalize it or discredit it or box it in or place it on a tier of, well, you're here, but I'm here because of this or whatever. Like, no, that's not, that type of dialogue is then what makes it something else. When we can all believe what we want to believe, we can all live the life that we want to live, as long as when we are in the same spaces together, we're respecting each other and giving the other person respect. And at the point at which you feel like your beliefs can't align with that respect, the best thing is just not to touch it at all. Just, you know, retract from it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what I kind of mean. Yes, I do know what you're saying. And that's what I kind of mean by, I just got to stay in my lane. So even when, with what you're saying, dang, I just lost my train of thought. But basically, how do I say this? I don't know. I don't know how to say it. I have to, like I said, I'm trying to convey my thoughts.
Kacey, but the thing about it is, and I don't want to make it a whole thing. What you're doing right now and trying to understand it, and not, that is so okay. And I'm not saying this for you. I'm really saying it for everybody watching. That is okay. If there are people out there that you don't understand, you don't understand, that's okay. There's a whole lot of shit in this world I don't understand. The important part about it is just educating yourself about it. Like, what is it that I do say? How do I word this? How do I phrase this? Because the same thing can be said when you place it with a black woman and a white woman. There are certain levels of respect and boundaries of respect that we want our white counterparts to give us a black part. It's the same thing when it comes to people who are cisgender or transgender, gay, straight, whatever. You may not agree, you may not understand, but it's all about wanting to educate yourself, because the important thing is to make sure you're respecting people in the space.
Right, and I do, yes, and that's what I mean by, like, So this, what I meant by like ISIS represents the LGBTQ community, or even someone like you're an advocate for that community. I think I'm an advocate for my community. That's what that's what I'm trying to say. So, and then even when I watch television, this is kind of off subject, but even when I watch television, I just think that there needs to be balance. So meaning like right now, LGBTQ community is like taking over the world, and I'm happy for you guys. But what I want, I just want to make sure there's balance, which is like I love a masculine Black man. So I want to make sure that basically that's who I advocate for, if that makes sense.
No,
So
I get it.
So I feel like if you guys can advocate for, you know, for your side, why we should be able to advocate for our side as well. Does that make sense?
No,
or even
it does make sense.
Or even like if you watch television nowadays, there is a lot of you know, gay couples, and that's fine. But in my perspective, I don't see a lot of, you know, masculine black men with the Black woman. You know what I mean? So I just want balance. I just don't want it all to be one thing. Just like how it shouldn't be all maybe like heterosexuals. I don't think it should all be gay couples.
No, I
Does
get
that make
it,
sense?
but here's
I just want balance.
No, I get it.
Balance.
But so here's my response. Here's my response to that.
What's up?
Casey,
just hush. You just hush. I'm over here.
No, Casey, you lean back. Don't read these comments. Lean back. This means you're talking. Lean back. Lean back like
leave the comments.
Lean back. Lean back.
You guys.
Ignore them. This means you're talking. But so here's my response to that. For a long time, my community was marginalized when it came to media. So of course, now that we are in the places that we were once never occupying, it's something that should be celebrated because I can go into a whole spill about how many things on TV have been inspired by gay people period on television, whatever. But listen at this. So I'm 24, soon turning 25. For TV on years, for TV on years, all I saw was men and women kissing, hunching. All of the movies, girl, I'm watching Set It Off, How Stella Got a Groove Out. All I'm seeing is the man and the woman going at it.
Okay.
I still came out gay.
Okay.
Without seeing the first indication of anything gay. And shout out to Patrick Ian Polk, who is a supporter of Oliver Twixt, who is a curator of queer content in the world. The first time I've ever seen a man and a man kiss was when I was in high school and I watched Noah's Ark. That was the first time. I was already a punk before then, already. So to add to the conversation you just said about there being a balance, yes, there should be a balance. There should be a balance. But I think a lot of times and I'm not saying you feel this way. I'm not saying that. But when I hear things like that, it's about, oh, well, the images on TV, the image on TV. Yes. But whatever is in somebody is going to come out regardless. Regardless. I was a fine. You're supposed to be laughing right now. I was a fine. So no matter how much I saw a man and a woman kiss, I was still going to be a pun regardless. You know what I'm saying?
And that's fine. That's what I'm saying. There's no issue. There's no issue. So, because I'm even reading these comments and y'all making me mad, but whatever.
Don't be mad.
Whatever. Okay. Well, okay, because what makes me mad is like to say that I'm transphobic. Like that upsets me because, one, transphobia, homophobia, that means you're scared of the person. That's not the case for me. It's just not. So I do get upset. I get upset when people are saying or like putting words in my mouth or saying things that's not how I see it. Again, I don't know. It's upsetting and it bothers me, but
don't let it bother you.
But nah, it's fine.
So we never talked about Anne. What are your thoughts on Anne the winner?
Okay. Anne was Anne, what do I think? My thoughts on Anne. They made Anne. I think that's why she was winning like all of the challenges and the pictures, because they had to like they had to boost up her confidence, because that girl, my perspective, you're asking me, I don't even think she believed in herself. So for somebody who was like more, I don't know, they made her, they had to make her feel like she was like, girl, you're it, you're, you know. And also too, I feel like they choose the winner like before they even go through the process, but that's just what I think. I don't know if that's true or not. But no, Anne is a classic example of just because you are tall and just because you are skinny does not mean that you are a model. So and that's why even like from my knowledge, I don't think she's modeling anymore, but that's something that, to be quite honest, if we're being honest, all the girls on the cycle who are not modeling anymore, you make me mad, because that shows me that this is how much I wanted it. I'm modeling to this day. I wanted it then and I want it now, and that's why I'm still doing it. So anyway, talking about Anne, I think they had to make her be the top model. Do I think she had what it took? No, but doesn't matter.
Okay. So I want to ask you some more questions.
Okay, Oliver. I feel like we're getting closer.
Yes, no, Kacey, I'm having fun because I'm about to sing your praises like in 2 seconds. I'm about to sing your praises in two seconds. Okay, so from your perspective, can you clear up exactly what happened with Chris and the alcohol situation?
Oh, what's that? The Chris and the alcohol situation.
So I think when they put this down there, I think they were talking about the you know what? Forget I even asked that, because I confused two things together. I'm so sorry. This is my fault.
What's that?
So when I originally put it down here, I thought they were referring to the barbecue. The barbecue. Yeah, that's what I thought they were referring to.
Yeah, no, I told you the barbecue, guys, that was all set up by producers. And if you ask me, I deserve an award, because that was a fake setup. I came on there. If you watch it back, I even watched it. I was like, I got some acting skills. But yeah, I was like, you guys, we should have a barbecue with the boys. And, you know, I was like, that was fake. The producers had me do that, and I was just the clown who was down to do it. So anyway, if you're talking about the barbecue, that's why it was so awkward. Like, nobody really, we wasn't thinking about no boys. And that's what I mean. Like, I was so focused on the competition. I wasn't worried about no freaking boys coming over to our house. Like, I didn't care.
Your tears.
Yeah.
Okay. So, BJ Bond basically wrote this whole interview out. Shout out to BJ Bond, wherever you are. You asked all the great, amazing questions. But they're asking, was it your intention to make Lexie look bad during semifinals, like she said, and how bad was the feud between you guys afterwards? Now, I love me some good TV, girl. I love me good TV. When y'all was in that semifinals room and you was like, Lexie said that
First
you
of
ain't want to
all,
be here. No. I said,
right.
Ooh.
Right. Well, okay. So I remember watching it back, because I knew y'all was going to ask about it, so I made sure I watched it. I guess that's why Lexie didn't like me, because she feels like I put her on blast. But here's the thing. For someone like myself who broke her neck to get on the show, went through all kinds of auditions to get in the show, for somebody to say that they didn't want to be on the show, that's public information. So there's no such thing as, oh, I told Kacey in private and she put me on blast. Lexie should have put her on blast. As soon as Jordan told her that, Lexie should have been like, you don't want to be here, ring the alarm. Somebody doesn't want to be here. You know what I mean? So, you know, I don't know what to say to Lexie. I don't know.
So a lot of questions about whether or not, is it true? I guess this was like a little theory that was circulating the forums, the blogs and whatnot. Let me make sure I read it the way that they put it out, about something about glass being placed in your food.
Dang.
Now Lexie says, of course, she didn't do that, but of course the fans in the comments want to know, was there any incident, any occurrence, anything about glass being put in your food?
No, but Lexie did put bobby pins in my food, guys. So that's Lexie. And you don't put look, I've lived with roommates after that, and like I've lived with roommates who are messy and didn't clean up or whatever, but I didn't put bobby pins in their food. Like, come on. So but that's what I mean. I don't know personally. I know Lexie doesn't like me, but I think that, again, I don't know if that was like producer driven, or you know what I mean, because I'm telling you, the producer came to us and was like, you guys need to do something. You guys are, we're going to recast the show. Imagine the producers coming to you and being like, you're basically boring. We're about to recast you guys if we don't see something. So I don't know if that you know, if Lexie was acting out for those reasons, but,
so,
you know, I don't know.
It's confirmed that Lexie put it in, or you just believe she put it in?
No, she put bobby pins in my food. That's what I remember. I had bobby pins in my bowl. And then like, that's what I mean. Like, you guys are trying to say Anne is so like angelic and doesn't do anything wrong. Anne was laughing. Anne was a part of that crew. Okay. She was like, I'm telling you, the whole house. That's what I mean. Oliver, that's what I'm trying to say. That nobody liked me in the house. Imagine just everybody against you. And, you know, you have to still smile for yourself, smile for the cameras, do what you got to do. So anyway, I don't know. Whatever. I really don't know. I don't know.
So let me ask you this. Once you got a sense that the house didn't favor you, did you do anything to try to like smooth it over with the girls, try to connect with the girls, or try to calm things down?
I did, because I'm a very solution-based person. You know, if there's a problem, there is a solution. So, and I'm also the type of person, like, I don't mind confronting and facing the music. I'm the type person to get to the root of the problem. So I remember going to the girls and being like, what's the issue? What's the problem? And nobody was giving me a real problem. It was just kind of like, I feel like I was like the black sheep of the show, or, you know, of the group. And it was just easy to copy and paste. And it was easy to jump on the bandwagon of, oh, we don't like Kacey. What's the word? We don't like Kacey. Oh, okay. I don't like Kacey either. Because I remember it was actually Jane. I don't know if you remember in the show that scene where, you know, everybody was talking and I was in the middle and I was like, okay, so nobody likes me. And Lexi's yelling, nobody likes you, Kacey. You know, I'm just like, okay. And then after that, Jane came to me like in the hallway in the cut. It was like, Kacey, I actually think that you're cool. And I'm like, Jane, thank you. But why didn't you say that, you know, out in the open for everybody else to hear? Like, why did you? I'm not a fan of people who just jump on the bandwagon because the majority of the others are doing that. You know what I mean? I don't like that. So I did appreciate Jane, like, coming to me and, like, you know, trying to separate herself from the rest of everyone. But it would have been appreciated if it was done, you know, at that moment in the circle. Because what's like, that's what I mean. Lexie, kudos to you. Whatever hocus pocus you did, you got a bunch of girls to not like me. And that's what I mean. Like, so if Jane felt that way, I'm like, why didn't you speak up, you know, in the moment? So it is what it is. It's okay.
So I want to know, Kacey, how was that for you? Because I can only imagine being sequestered away, not having any connections to my family or friends or people that I love and know and comfortable with, and being underneath this pressure cooker of a reality TV show modeling competition, on top of having girls that don't like me. How did you?
It sucked. That's why I'm not going to act like I, you know, didn't care. It sucked. I was like, yes, I cried. Does that make everybody feel better? Yes. You hurt my feelings. It made me cry. Yeah, it sucked. Of course I wanted like a companion to go through the show with. And, you know, even to this day, I see some girls are still friends, like Sheena, and I think her name is McKee. They're like best friends. Like, so that's dope. I'm like, dang, I wish I could have had somebody like that, but that's not my story. But at the same time, I think what kept me strong within it all was I was damn proud of myself. I'm trying to tell you, like, I wanted to be there. I'm so proud that that I got myself there. I'm telling you, I love Tyra. So to be able to be acknowledged by Tyra Banks, I was like, I'm winning, period. So, you know.
What do you believe was the disconnect between you and the girls?
I don't know. That's what I mean. And to be honest, it bothered me for some time after, but I don't know. I think I don't know what the issue was. I honestly don't know.
And so, of course, how many years ago was your cycle filmed?
I think like 10 years ago.
A decade. Oof. Child.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a long time ago.
In hindsight, do you feel like there's anything you could have done different or would have wanted to do different being in that space that could have gotten you a different outcome when it comes to your relationship with the girls?
Good question. No, I don't think there's anything differently I could have done, because I felt like I was, that's what made me like not want to be nice. Cause it taught me that you can be nice and people will still not like you. So it just taught me like, you know, what do you do? It's I don't know. But even still, I think it wouldn't have been like that had I met these girls outside of this competition world. Because I'm telling you, the only thing I could think of is that I probably rubbed them the wrong way because I'm competitive. That's my spirit. I used to do track and field. I used to dance competitively. Like, I am a competitor. So I'm able to like zero out BS, you know, and stay focused. So I don't know. I think, I don't know, Oliver. I wish I could answer that question. I don't know. I really don't know.
Okay.
But,
no, that's
yeah.
fair. That's fair. That's fair. Now I'm gonna go up for you. Now, the girls that watch my things of Top Model, they always hear me talk about things that I visually remember. And so, just to give you context, things that I visually remember from Top Model, when Jade Cycle 6 was twirling down that runway in that black thing, sickening. When Tyra was walking down that runway, Cycle 9 in China Final Runway, and that camera was tracking her, and she looks to the left, well, to the right, catches her eye level, sickening. When Jade catches that rope, sickening. When you and that skin tight skirt, as Jamaican song is saying, and those heels got on that conveyor belt.
Oh my God.
And you begin to do like Santana say and walk. I said, yes, Kacey!
Thanks, Oliver.
Yes!
Thank you.
Bitch, you got a breath!
Thank you. Yes, I wanted to be a runway model, period. So, but learning that that's not where the money's at, you know, so you got to do other things. But I wanted to be a runway model. So, I'm glad I killed those challenges. I won those challenges. Yeah, that was dope.
Yes, ma'am, Kacey. You was, ooh!
Thanks,
ooh,
Oliver.
Huh?
I said thanks.
Oh, no, you're welcome. I was like, bitch, you better walk. Oh, you better walk. Oh, you better walk. How was that runway for you?
That was a trip, because who really does a runway on a treadmill that's going like, you know, the speed of 8 or 9 or whatever. And we had heels on, you know, we have tight clothes on, like that's a trip. So, yeah, I think we all did good because that doesn't really happen in the real world. Like, you know, runway shows aren't really on the treadmill like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's part of the show. It's part of the excitement. So.
Excitement, yeah. Well, you handled it extremely well.
Thank you. I tried.
Kacey, you are beautiful. I hope you are stunning.
Oliver,
you are breathtaking. You have a beautiful smile.
I appreciate.
I wonder if how I'm looking at you is what people talk about when they look at Tyra Banks.
Ooh.
I wonder, because people always talk about like this angelic halo over her, but you have such you are a beautiful girl.
Oh my goodness. I appreciate that. You're making me blush.
Okay, so listen. So Eli 9KF wants to know. He's been dying to know. Once you got eliminated, you had your interview and said, "I'm never going to get over this." But did you get over it? I know that's right.
You know what? Right. Of course I got over it. But in the moment, no. I was so invested, guys. Like, imagine just wanting something so bad. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, my tears were it was just proof how invested I was. And so, yeah, I was sad. I was legit sad. Did I get over it? So after I got eliminated from the show, I did take some time off because I was like, forget this. I don't want to model. Da, 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 da. And then, you know, I actually went on to work for Disney. What'd I do? I used to work for a Disney cruise line. So I was Princess Tiana. That was fun. And I was like dancing and doing stuff like that. Yeah. And then I used to work at an animal hospital. And then anyway, I came back to modeling. So I did eventually get over it. I think that I equated a successful model as someone like Tyra, or, you know, being a household name. But I have to redefine what a successful model is. And a successful model is a working model, period. So even now, like, no, I'm not, you know, a household name, but I am a working model. Like I don't do anything else other than modeling. Like I don't have to have a side job. Like I can sustain myself from modeling. So that's the goal. You know what I mean? And so, you know, that's what it's about, being a working model.
Yes.
You
You
know?
gotta work.
Yeah.
A lot of questions about whether or not it's true that after you were eliminated, did you actually audition for subsequent cycles of Top Model?
Yes, I
That's
did.
true.
I'm telling y'all, yes, I wanted the title. Also, too, I thought that winning and getting that title was going to like catapult you to this stardom, or you know what I mean? Because let's be real, I'm not like that now. But before, yes, I wanted to be famous. Yes, I wanted to be like a household name. I wanted that. So yeah, and I thought the only way to get there was not the only way to get there, but I did think the kind of shortcut to get there was, you know, winning Top Model. So yes, I did. I got eliminated and I went back again. Like I didn't care. I'm telling you, they knew me by name. The producers were like, Kacey, what are you doing here? I'm like, what do you mean what am I doing here? So
I'm interested to know, because historically, once models made it into the house and they were in the top, whatever number it was that cycle, they never came back unless it was for an All-Stars. So
right.
like, what was those conversations like with the producers when you were auditioning subsequent cycles after? Like, what were they saying?
That's what they would say. They're like, Kacey, what are you doing here? That's what they would say. And I was just like, I want to be America's Next Top Model. Like, I wanted that for myself. That's what I wanted. So, and then I'm the type of person, like, I don't know. I don't like other people telling me no. Like, if I want something, that's what I want. So, you know, I don't know, guys. I was crazy. Okay. That's what it was. That's what it was.
How was it first let me ask you, were you sequestered with Lexie when you were eliminated?
I was. I don't know why they did that, because they knew what was up.
How was that?
We were just awkwardly silent in the room. Like it wasn't like we weren't going. I'm not a fighter, so I don't know what you guys think. I'm about to like fight and cat fight somebody. Like that's not my character. But yeah, I remember us being in the room together and we didn't talk. Like she was like on the phone or, you know, doing her own thing. Mind you, I'm from LA. So we filmed in LA. So I was only like an hour away from home. All the other girls had to fly out of state, blah, blah, blah. So when I got eliminated, I was like, I can basically, you know, catch a ride home or have somebody pick me up. Like I was right there in Venice Beach. Like I could have went home. So yeah, when I got eliminated, I did talk to the producers and I was like, can I go home? And they were just like, you know, you can't say anything. You gotta, you know, keep the contract rules, and you know, you can't break the rules and da da da. So when I agreed to that, they eventually let me go. Cause yeah, I was down the street from home. I was like, let me go home. You guys are tripping.
Because the internet streets say the
what?
reason why hey, I'm trying to do my job. I'm the voice of the people, and when you're in my classroom, I'm going to ask all the things.
Okay.
So the people say that the reason why you didn't go across the waters and the reason why you went home is because you was very upset and you threatened to sue the people.
Oh God, no, guys. I live in Los Angeles. So I was like, does it make sense really for me to fly to another country when I can just drive home? You know what I mean? Like, so no, they let me go home. I didn't sue anybody. First of all, you signed a thick contract. You've been on the show. You know what it is. You signed a thick contract to. Oh, you said yours was thin?
Mine was thin.
Oh, was it? Well, ours was like
they ain't give me all that heat they gave y'all.
Ours was like a book. No, yeah.
Free.
No. Okay. So yeah, you signed a contract, so you know what you're getting into. But yeah, no, I didn't sue anyone, or I went home because I could go home. I lived in Los Angeles, so.
Let me ask you a question though, because my TV contract was about 20 pages thick. How thick was yours?
I'm telling you, I remember ours being like a book. It was a packet. And we had to go through it. Yeah, we had to go through that thing like many times, many times. So I remember it was probably, I don't know how many pages, maybe like 80. Throw out a number, 80. It was thick. Yeah. You know how it is. You sign your life away, okay? You know how it is.
Ooh!
So
the anxiety.
yeah.
Listen, so when I got my first TV contract, my anxiety went up because I was like, oh my God, this is so thick. And so I had got a lawyer, and they were like, oh, sit down.
Oh, you got a lawyer? You're not playing. You smart. Okay, good for you.
Who was your favorite judge on the show?
My favorite judge, I would say Miss J. Alexander.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a least favorite?
Mm-hmm.
She can sing.
Who can sing?
You.
A little bit.
Sing me a song.
No!
Sing me a song.
No, I wasn't prepared to sing a song. I don't know what song to sing. What? What song would I sing?
You look like you know SWV real well.
Oh my God, Oliver, you put me on the spot. I'm listening too. Do you sing?
I can't sing.
Okay, so let's sing together. How about that?
No, well, you sing a song, I'll sing a song.
What song would I sing?
Sing Happy Birthday. Sing me Happy Birthday. My birthday's Wednesday.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Okay.
And you better blow.
I don't, well, okay, that's what, I have like a Sierra Janet Jackson type of vibe. You know what I mean?
Okay,
like,
give it to me.
Oh my God, okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I'm nervous. Happy birthday song is hard to sing. Happy birthday is that's a hard song to sing. Hold on.
But you sound good.
Let me recoup. Let me recoup.
You could have been in what's that group name? Where my girls at? From the front to back.
What you feeling at? Put one hand up, can you repeat that? Trying to take my man, see I don't need that. Don't play yourself, where my girls at? From the front. That's my song, okay? That's my vibe right there. That's my vibe.
Hey, hey, don't you violate me. Girl, yes, Kacey.
Yes, okay.
Okay, so.
Y'all crazy.
It's safe to assume you were not invited to All Stars.
Absolutely not.
Dang it. Kacey, I would have loved to see you on All Stars, though. You would have gave those girls a run for their money.
You know what? I don't even know. I would have dang tried, that's for sure. That's something about me. I will try. I do my best.
So, we've gotten to the point now that you're gone from Top Model. You told us all about your post-Top Model stuff with Top Model. I want you to get into the things that you've done. Amazing, notable things you've done. Because, you know, I went in and researched.
Did you? Look at you. You're so professional.
I went and researched. But tell the people some of the amazing things you've done.
Some amazing things. Well, I was in Sephora. That's pretty amazing because that's something I always wanted to do, like a beauty campaign. So to be in Sephora and Ulta, that's a big deal. I was in Vogue, September issue. That's a big deal. That's like, you know, something that every model wants to be in. So that was awesome. Let's see. Oh, my most favorite was I got to portray Naomi Campbell in American Crime Story Versace. That was amazing. Mm-hmm. And let's see. Those are like my notable things. I got to work with like P. Diddy, Taylor Swift. You know, I'm trying to think. I think those are like my major. But yeah, your girl's been working, you know? So yeah.
You look like a famous actress. And
do I?
You know who you look like? It just came to me. Because I was looking at you and I'm like, I'm trying to come up. Do you watch Lovecraft Country?
Why does that sound familiar? That sounds familiar.
So you guys favor, especially when you smile. The actress who played Hippolyta in Lovecraft Country, go look it up after this. Actually,
no, that sounds familiar. Lovecraft Country. I feel like is that the scary? It's like a scary, yeah. But who's on there that I look like?
You kind of look like Hippolyta to me.
Who is that? I have
Hold
to
on, let me see.
see.
Let me find her name. Hippolyte.
Gabrielle Union. I don't think I look like Gabrielle Union. A lot of people say that. A lot of people say I look like Kelly Rowland. She's gorgeous. I don't think I look like Kelly Rowland though. Do you think I look like Kelly Rowland?
I can
I don't think
see.
so.
But to me, you look like you could be this woman's daughter.
Let me see. Oh,
You look like you could be this woman's daughter.
Okay, I'll take it. That's a new one. What's her name?
I don't want to mess it up. I think it's Anjanae.
Okay.
Anjanou Ellis.
Anjanae. Okay.
Look, Kacey, look, smile.
Yeah! Oh my God, I see it. I see it in that picture.
When she has a biopic, you can go play her.
That would be that. That would be dope. I want to do that.
So
I do want to get into acting, but that's like a whole nother world. So, but you'll see me in something.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Kacey, is there anything that you want to clear up about your time on Top Model?
I think I just want to clear up that, you know, don't believe everything you see on reality TV show. It's a reality TV show for a reason. They have to have drama. They have to have something to keep viewers engaged. But yeah, I would just like to clear up. I'm pretty dope person. If you give me a chance, just get to know me, talk to me. Yes, I do have my own, opinions on things, but I don't see myself as someone who's like disrespectful and malicious and just got an issue. Like that's not my character. But yeah, I didn't have a problem with anybody on the show. I wish everybody well. I hope everybody's doing well. Everybody's a mom now. And I'm actually kind of jealous of that. I wish I was like, had a family and do I wish I was a mom right now? Maybe not right now, but I'm just saying like, I love to see how everybody kind of blossomed into, who they are. So that's it.
Do you have a man?
I'm courting someone.
Oh. Nice. Tasty.
If he could just act right, you know what I mean? No, I'm just kidding. I'm courting someone.
Hearing you say that about the portrayal of reality TV, everything isn't as real as it seems. What are your feelings about how you were edited? And I'll take it a step further and say, like, what was your relationship with the producers of the show?
Good question. I did not have like a close relationship with the producers. Again, they were kind of intimidating. Again, I thought the way I was thinking back then, I thought you had to like please these people in order to be in the show. So, you know what I mean? Like I wish I had the mindset that I had now then, but no, they were cool and everything. They, treated me well and this and that. But, I hated how it was portrayed in the show. And that's why this whole ANTM makes me cringe, because as soon as I think about it, I go straight to like, something being problematic and the girls not liking me and this and that. But, outside of that, again, I was very thankful to be in the show. I got to cross off like a dream, basically. That was a dream. Like I was a legit fan. I'm telling you, like I was a legit ANTM fan. So to be on the show was a major. But I didn't like how it was portrayed, but what are you going to do? It's, so it is what it is. But, to have that part of my life documented, even though it's not documented how I wish it was, it's still like, that's a part of my history. I get to like talk about, I was on Top Model and I got to meet Tyra Banks. Like not everybody gets to say that. So it's still cool in its own way.
What's your relationship like with Tyra back then? And if there's one, what is it like now?
Yeah, that's what another thing, people thought that like I was best friends with Tyra at that point, but I think people forget like that's Tyra's job. So she goes to work, does what she has to do, and she goes home. You know what I mean? But my interaction with Tyra was amazing. She's very motherly. She's very real. She's like I said, I admire Tyra. Of course, I was a little bitter because she didn't choose me, but I got over that. And she did give me real criticism. She was like, you know what? I'm not saying that you can't model. She just felt like I wasn't ready, and I think that was the truth. It was just like I needed to practice more. I needed to, because there's more to modeling than just being in front of the camera. It's like, how do you conduct yourself? How do you, there's so many things that go into it. So for her to say that I wasn't ready, that was the truth. And I went home, I practiced, I, got my feet wet, And like I said, I'm still a working model today. So I think I won, guys. I think I won.
I love how you put that, girl.
Yeah.
Well, Miss Kacey, I don't have any more questions for you, girl.
Okay, we've been on here for like what, an hour and a half?
An hour and a half. It was.
How do you ignore these comments though? Like this whole time I've been trying to talk to you and read the comments at the same time.
Well, you know, I'm the one with the mic right now, so all eyes are on me.
Oh, this is true. This is true. Well, and you do this. You really do this. So, okay. But even when when you edit this, are you gonna like take stuff out, or you just post it as
Oh,
it
no,
is?
girl,
Like,
this goes up as is.
oh, okay.
It's all good stuff. Listen, what happened earlier, I'm actually glad that these type of things happen because I'm all about educating them, all about people just learning and experiencing real human interactions, real human thoughts, real human dialogue. And I'm glad it happened with someone like me who's not gonna all the other stuff, who just understands people, who just understands we all there's a lot of things that I have to be educated on that I may not speak right about, or I may not know the right way, or whatever. It's all just about being respectful and just educating ourselves so that we know the proper terms, so that we're just making sure we're just always operating in love and respect. You know, we all got to share this earth. We all got to share
Absolutely.
it together.
And so, because I was trying to read the comments at the same time, and there's still people who are unhappy with, I guess, how I'm handling things. Is there something that you, Oliver, would like to leave me with some type, with some little tidbit education or something that I can take away? When it comes,
you're actually the head nerd in charge. No, I got you, girl.
Okay.
The biggest thing I probably will say just from talking to you today is I would say Kacey just has to make a decision. Is it that she wants to say what she believes and she doesn't give a F what anybody thinks? Or does she want to be, I won't say liked, but does she not want to cause a stir? And when it comes to trans verbiage, like I explained earlier, what could have rubbed a lot of people the wrong way is when you begin to say things that place things at a lower level, or ostracize things, or make a stark difference that lowers someone else. Because, for example, in the LGBTQ world, we use the word cisgender and transgender. Those are words that are used, that are respectful and that are accepted. But when you get into things, when you say natural, that's almost like an emphasis on I am born this way. I'm superior to you, and what you are isn't natural. It's not real. Like, it's just things like that. So it's just being very careful that the verbiage you use, while it can reflect what you believe, you're not alienating people by the divisive language. Does that make sense?
It does. And I will keep that in mind. And I just want to apologize to anyone who still feels a way, because from the bottom of my heart, that's not my character. I don't have any ill will, ill intent to anyone. I think we're all here. We all have our own purpose here in life. And like I said, I'm here to fulfill my purpose and do what God has planned for me to do. So I'm in my lane, and that's it. But I totally understand what you're saying. And I do want to be sensitive to it because, like I said, I don't want to offend anyone. So,
and Kacey, I will say, just from talking to you, I don't think that you are a bad person or that you have ill intent. Because, if I did, to be quite honest, I would have ended the chat earlier, but like, I can see, I don't get bad vibes like, F this, F that, F that. It's just all about just educating yourself on the appropriate dialogue.
Gotcha.
Everybody, don't be giving Kacey issues. Now, Kacey, come back and tell me that any of y'all was terrorizing her.
Right. Look, I'm telling you, my DMs were going off. already with the death
Leave
threats. That's what I'm
Casey
saying.
alone.
What is with
Leave
the y'all
her alone.
crazy?
Now
Y'all
I'm gonna
crazy.
take Casey home with some books. I'm gonna make Casey go watch Drag Race. I'm gonna make Casey go do this. She gonna sign up for this. She got some homework to go do. But
You
y'all
know
leave
what?
her alone. Don't mess with her. Leave her alone. I got her. I got
Oliver
her.
said it. Oliver said it.
Daughter,
So.
you daughter now. You from the house of Twixt. We gonna get you
Oh
right.
my goodness. Do it. I'm down.
Casey, you are
But
beautiful.
okay.
I thank you so much for doing this with me. You like the fact that you did this, knowing what it was and even where it went. I commend you for having the tenacity,
Thanks,
the
Oliver.
confidence, and the spirit to do this. Like, you are fucking beautiful.
I appreciate.
You are gorgeous.
That's so sweet. And happy birthday to you again. I know my little song was a little crazy, but happy birthday, Oliver. You're awesome. And you're so young. You got it together. I wasn't as together when I was 24. So good for you. Wait, you're 24, going to be 25, 23, 24? 24 to 25. You're doing it. Good for you. Good for you.
Thank you. Guys, I got to make sure I keep paying my taxes.
Don't forget to do that.
Yes, ma'am.
All
Casey,
right.
Listen, thank you so much for your time. I'm going to take
Thanks,
you off
Oliver.
this thing.
Okay. All right, everybody.
Best
Peace.
wishes to everything, girl.
Thank you so much.
Thank you to I'll be so glad I'm wearing pants and I'm not balls out to the internet. Listen, thank y'all so much for watching. I am Oliver Twixt, your nerd boy cutie who reported for duty and who did the Lord's work. Girl, I did the Lord's work today. I did the Lord's work today. As you know, this video will be uploaded to my YouTube channel. That is the Oliver Twixt, Twixt, YouTube channel where you can rewatch this video and so many others. Crystal White, I saw you in the comments, girl. I'm coming to your DMs next. We've been talking. You're supposed to be helping me do my makeup, girl. We're supposed to do a live makeup tutorial. But anyways, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for the energy. Thank you guys so much for the love. Let's remember to love. Let's remember to love. Let's remember to love, 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 love. Be the change you want to see in the world. And with that, my babies, class is dismissed. Until next time, be sure to pray and mother love and Kegel, okay? Come home.
ZAP, zapping all you hoes away like get back, get back. ZAP, zapping all you hoes away like get back, get back. ZAP, zapping all you hoes away like get back, get back. ZAP, zapping all you hoes away like get back, get back, get back, get back.